Hello, we're back. I'm Normal Player Guy, and now we have a new campaign just come out just before the 7th anniversary, and I did expect this. And of course, the first thing that is going to be on everyone's mind is we are going to have a World Tournament. This will be starting from the beginning of July. Now, let's see what we get here. Obviously, this is for the new physical LR Goku and Piccolo to exchange with Piccolo. So, of course, you get various missions and login rewards. We also just get various missions, login rewards, Kais. And, of course, this one. This is good. So, this is rarely ever out on Global. So, much like the Hercule gift presents, this one's now the Ginyu one. So every time you log in once a day, you will find that there's a chance to get Kais, gems, even Grand Kais, and Zenny all around. So this is a really, really good one. Now, some people are going to come away with just not really much, and you're just going to come away with perhaps just a few gems and perhaps a few Dozen Kais. But it's free nonetheless, whatever you get, and it's still really good. So some Dragon Stones are on sale. The only really one that's actually worth of notice is the 32 Dragon Stones. You get 32 stones for $6.99. Everything else is just not worth it. So I believe this one as well is still only 32. So you want to go for this one if you can, maybe even just once. You want to go for the twice, that's not a problem, because as I say, you can get 64 for the price of what normally would be 32. So that's a good one. Right, so here we go. Of course, this is the main unit. You have to check out my other video to see whether or not they're actually worth it. Now, as a unit, let's just say that they're not, but because it's discounted, well, hey, why not? Never get this. This is the paid one, and it's not even a guaranteed anyway, so this is worthless. Right, this. So this is the final stage of the Bardock EZA, Team Bardock EZA, and it is STR Bardock, and he is a nice, good one. So this finishes it all off. Now, a new stage of Super Battle Road. This will be Super Saiyan 2. Now, it's quite easy, and you are going to need the lead realistically because it's a 170 across the board. That's Tech Margin Vegeta. But for anyone who has Tech Margin Vegeta, of course, if you have, say, Transforming Goku, if you have Transforming Vegeta, you have any of the LR Gohans, especially the Tech one, as he's quite a powerhouse. The Int one is quite old. A lot of people could have him. The AGL one is quite good. You can use him there. You can find some really good stronger units on there. The only one I would say you don't want to use is LR Kale and Khalifa. Don't use them. And of course, if you have the new Int Margin Vegeta as well, great partner. So there's loads of options there. But Super Saiyan 2 shouldn't pose too much of a problem, especially you have the lead. It's a small team, but overall it's actually fairly powerful. So that's what that is. Explosive Chain Battle is in. So to use this one, you want to use Super Saiyan Trunks, or the allies. You're going to want all Super Saiyan Trunks, LR Trunks, Transforming Trunks. You get it. It's just Super Saiyan Trunks if you can from the Android Cell Saga. And all the villains, you want mainly Frieza from the Cell Saga, but just in general, Friezas. So a bunch of new events come out. These are a free to play LR, of course. This one came out. I did actually pull the new unit, so I presume these are actually the medals to go for it, but I'll find out shortly. So a bunch of all these coming out, and of course just more story events coming out. Right. So this I'll just briefly touch on. Every time you see this, if you didn't read the top, this is always just before the World Tournament comes out because he's a free-to-play AOE unit. And also with this guy, with this event, and it ties in quite nicely as well to all my other videos, is if you are struggling to do the 1,500 Cybermen missions, his stage, one of them in the middle, you can go through almost 50 Cybermen per run, and you aren't even going to use keys. So that might be worth a run. Bunch of docking events are out relating Baton Battle. Baton Battle will come out just after the tournament. So that will be just something to do. Always go for the orbs because everything else you can get quite easily. The only thing you can't get, as I say, the orbs. This will run for quite a lot of bit. This will run quite a bit afterwards, almost a week after the tournament has ended. Here we go. So the World Tournament. It looks like the new unit is Yamcha for us. And of course, Mercenary Tau is still the local LR. He is not too shabby on the DB Saga. I'm curious to know what this one is. Now, I never get to the point of achieving anywhere near all his copies, so I'll just be going for the free copy from the missions. For the World Tournament, this Mercenary Tal, while he's a limited unit as a limited time, he's only out for, say, 5 or 6 appearances, 5 or 6 tournaments. I just recommend you do your 30 million for your missions, 30 million points for your missions, and that's it, done. Don't bother trying to push to go for to try and get into the top one of your local for two to get 2 copies. Because if you just participate and get in the top, was it like top 150? I think you're guaranteed to get one of these. So you're going to get one of these at some point in time. I only need myself, I think, 2 copies. So him and the next one, if I do come first. But I wouldn't push past your 30 million because you get loads and loads of stones towards it. Now, you could put these stones, if you haven't got anything, you might as well put these stones into the LR banner because they are discounted. But just do the discounted run, especially the first 1 or 2. Leave it at that. You could save up for the guaranteed LR banner, the triple LR banner. Actually, that's guaranteed. It's 350 stones, so this could give you a nice boost. So it's coming out on the beginning of July, so everyone get to work. These are good. Now you don't want to go for this one. You want to go for the other banner, the World Tournament exclusive kind of banner, because they're actually really good. And every World Tournament, 1 or 2 get an awakening. Never get this. This is paid for, and these 2 are at the end afterwards. It's just a nice Kid Goku, farmable for other Kid Gokus, and this is just for a Bulma. I believe there's 2 Bulmas that actually use this. Actually, you can also farm this guy as well, the Int Rabbit Mob Boss, but this guy is actually useful for a few. But yeah, so that's it. So lots coming up. We have the World Tournament mainly. There's a nice baton battle just to do here now and then. This guy, and if you need to run this stage for that certain mission, of course, if for new players, you get a free-to-play LR in this, which is kind of nice. You are going to have to do everything 3 times though, because that's the free-to-play process. Get to SA10, get to SA20, and SA25. Also, the TE was quite nice. There's a nice free-to-play unit in here. There's a few nice free-to-play units in there and in here. That's just in general all of them for brand new players. So if you're really starting out the game or never actually touched it, plenty to do just before. But of course, the main highlight will be the World Tournament coming out, the 41st. Right, that's going to be it for this video. I'll see you on the next time. Till then, bye bye.